Yes, me fambul them, me brother them, me sister them, me papa them, me paddy them, me camarank them, the one that will big pass me, the one that were big pass. On a good evening again from the TN, then and now Media Empire, Mina Gabriel Ishmael Jalo, and I'm glad for the Utuna today as our host, as is usual. I use this moment for telling all thank you for being very, very supportive to we program, and we know they take them for granted. We want for telling all thank you, and we want to also opt on a game, and the social media and it's like a contest of numbers. We really go appreciate when the number go they begin increase, but not to for downplay within the perhaps in this short time. And we want to also use this moment for tell you say we know they take your comments for granted. We are teachable, we are receptive, we are approachable. So whatever comments you send, we they accept them in good faith, we they learn. Then we want for also one lay, say na media empire. So you get the opportunity for advertise your business now, yeah? Because the media it gets a big coverage. So if you advertise your business now, yeah, there are great possibility therefore you make a breakthrough. Then also we want to tell the thank you to we other panelists them Mr. Imran, we yesterday he delved deep into history, and Mr. Imran and society they will say thank you for your deep history where some of you know been born it. We they give people them we also they once again tell we the proprietor of this empire, Tenki. Once again, with the tell and Tenki, with the tell and say continue because the production they do well, the quality they just improve. So we want for say once again we there this evening, we they invade your television, we they invade your laptop, we get that now the audacity we will get to. They invade your television, they invade your laptop, they invade your tablets and all those stuff, man. So we tell them all thank you. So once again today we talk. I mean, Gabriel is my jalo. I mean, Ade Ghana. Me, the proprietor or the convener of the Out of the Box podcast, and me also not the convener of this Sober Talk. So today we dey discuss an issue and we are one to make them interactive. You see, we believe na this we platform, we believe say na privilege for little can sit down for talk to una, not to write, not for say we get sense personal, we far intelligent personal. Some of una far above we, but we just get the privilege because it not go possible for all do at once. Now that make we can there. Then don't forget, hit the chat button if you feel say you get one talk we go one collaborate with we. Yeah, so why not? We are very receptive. Today we dey talk about very, very, very important topic to me. And I believe say now a topic will be very, very important to you also about the third force and saloon politics. Me, if me not to be Christian, where my Bible make me believe say with God all things are possible. Waiting me don't evaluate now this small time oh God don't put me in this world and salon politics. I've been for say full of just forget about third term politics, third force politics, na saloon politics, third force na saloon politics. But what I mean third force, I talk about follow get a government na state house without the APC and the SLPP. You go be a me witness say the 64 years of we existence as a nation. The only time we SLPP and APC not in a power. Now from 1967 March 28th to April 18 March 28, 1967 to April 18, 1967. That same day now we get a junta after Brigadier Lancer now then get that coup, then do that coup we get a junta, we can remove them. We take 14 months. Andrew Jackson Smith. That's now the first 14 months we SLPP and APC not in the power. I want to just try for let you understand me drifts. The first 14 months. And that means APC and SLPP then begin rule Salone. The party at SLPP then kind of power 1952. They removed the 1967 para election. The only time by that time they would not in a power. Now that same 67 to 68, 14 months. Then again, from that 14 months, now they no more in a power until April 29, 1992. Now we see another occupant in the State House, and they were then come by force, we not elect them. But we support them because we be one APC come out. And then self when they come 1992, then come out 1996, March 29. That means then self then spend 4 years in the power. So they are just do the math for me. 14 months plus 4 years. Then the other time again, we will not see them people they are in the power. Now been 7 months. 7 months. May 25, 1997 to 6th February 1998. We Johnny Paul Kuma then can topple Alaji Chijan Kaba in government. Then the usher the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council. That was one of the saddest chapters in our country. We even rebel and come na bush, then come on a bush, they can't join government. Rebel and come on a bush, they can't join government. So with that, we can say the SLPP APC, the time with the no dinner power na salon, it not reach 8 years, not reach full 8 years. So when you deduct 64 years of we existent as a country, now APC and SLPP no more than the no rule salon. I want to ask myself and ask you, what thing will benefit from them two parties? Not forget to them party, then two parties they inherit the third biggest diamond na the world, na Salone and Fena. So after that big diamond, they talk about diamond them. Sarah Rutai. All the mining company that we come na Salone. Now then two parties, now they inherit them. Then two parties back, they inherit the best educational system in West Africa. The Whitman and left Ruby College with them. They left the oldest primary school, secondary school, and the Walsh and Grammar School, where the missionary them build. They left them with Connaught and Cottage Hospital. That hospital there, where they build, and they build for the white man that we been there. So watch all these successes where Sierra Leone chalk. The one that ways to pretend over these successes. The one that ways to pretend over all these resources. Now APC and SLPP. So you see now where the trouble don't come for a third force na Salone. And one of the challenges we will get on the third force na Salone. 1996. Now the time now they were APC and SLPP before come out na power. But you know what happened? The army self denied a third force for Sierra Leone. The BO-led NPRC. Do you find out who that have been in police inspector general, have been CPO Safa, and just find out who that engineer the coup will remove Captain Swata na Captain Amara Kwego. And then you will know, say, the third force hindrance, it did now all facets of society. Because John Kelfasmat win the election, 1996. James Jonah. Then thief until the thief been too big that they say let them take out 70,000 votes from Kenema. So the people who vote na Kenema, then pass mark, pass the real voters, the real voter register, and people away from vote today. So for avoid the embarrassment, they asked Jimmy Jonah for reduce them votes then cheats John Kerfasmart, because John Kerfasmart have been SLPP, and he been believed say after Samuel Timaga and NFOG. So when he left the country, where he come, he no go back na the SLPP. So Chijan Kaba become the standard bearer. Then Kerfasmart come and form the United National People's Party (UNPP). I want long and know say that man in the single na this politician in a salon history were in single-handedly use in influence and both in national and international credibility for win an election. We hide behind the APC and the SLPP. All the one that will win election now, then will just win election because of the two party. So John Kerfasmart in time, when that party they Rogan for that election, and not forget again, the cheat would and cheat that party at the election, it gets another factor. A bright Sierra Leonean, when they remove an APC, now they will get them be fit to say we know no yeah. Let them left, we know na APC be they come back. Them be fit say we na full man the musical flames. So you see, them in believe say all them politicians and they all na be APC. But when they open the floodgate for democracy, a shining star be emerge. PDP Sobe, Honorable Temu Bangura. You see, I they lay this preference because the possibility for a third force na salon, me and you go talk about them. I see somebody will respond on with Facebook page when we advertise this program. I wish that brother would come online or discuss, because I tell him say like come talk. Because for him, he not see the possibility safe. You see, what he make would they open the book of lamentation relative to this third force business is because some party they wouldn't have power. You need to move them if you not get a coalition. I'll give you two examples. Would I go pull Yaya Jamena power? Would I go pull Yaya Jamena power? Would I go pass for pull Yaya Jamena power? So you see what thing happen? The Adam Abaro, we been gets in own party. Adam Abaro, we been get in own political party. Now join with a coalition for let they remove Yaya Jammeh from power. Because some political party where they sit down, if not a coup, like where they pull the Turu-weak party na power na panku, where Samuel Kedo overthrow the Turu-weak party na power. It not be for possible, I they tell you the truth. Until them form that United Democratic Party na the Gambia, where all Hussein Dabo and all them politicians they left them party them. Because Yaya Jammeh don't come, they don't kill the People's Progressive Party of Sadauda Jawara. And you don't done. So Yaya Jammeh don't octopus the country. I go move on. And the ladies premise for all who know the danger, the challenge you will get for a third force Nasalo. So now that coalition, now he move Yaya Jammeh. Even when that coalition move, I not be uncommon. Pass where you see the gun nine ways, and I make it run away. So we can talk about third force. I want we evaluate the enormity behind a party, two party. Now be one party on a break away, then break away. Now be one party. We just get to Salon People's Party. Now inside Salon People's Party, APC come out. Now they don't rule away from 1952. The time where the only time where they running at power. Now 114 month in the 60s. Now, 4 years in the 90s, and one in the early 90s, and 7 months in the late 90s. Now, no more. Beside that time, now they don't rule Salone. With all the resources, we still talk about water, drinking water. With all the resources, we still struggle for pay school fees. With all the resources, we still struggle for talk about a decent wage bill. So for pull that party in a power, it's not easy. So for pull Oga Jamena power, na be a coalition where they go bring somebody, a political non-entity, na in the guru then bring together. So Jamena been taken serious. Before he open here now, he don't let. Now the same thing in Nigeria. Would have been for PDP after we then returned to democracy in 1999 with Obasanjo. We all the governor them. When Obasanjo don't use the former general them and all the governor, they don't use them for handle that party. But what think happen? This man today, Tinubu, Tinubu abandoned in Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN. Buhari abandoned all Nigerian People's Party because Buhari run 2 elections. They're not able to win a PDP. Tinubu then run, they're not able to win. So they say the only way for pull PDP in a power, pass we form All Progressive Congress. Now they mock me Nigerian party them. I say we the APC now wanna thief the APC from we. Wanna do APCs in the 90s, early 2000s. Who don't start APC from 1960. So password them form that coalition. Now in they're able for pull that party day na power. But look Salone today. Is it possible for get a coalition? Do you answer me? Salone today. It possible for Lord get a coalition as Salone? Because the first problem we get with the third force na Salone, the first challenge we get with the third force na Salone, all the third forces na Salone, then they burn the third forces out of somebody in ego, not because of the people. The third force syndrome na Salone. We know one day see a third force, we say, we they form this third force because this party, we form move them. The third force go only come where somebody then disadvantage them. If he say then treat them bad na the party. When he vex by in party now, then they with third force they come on. Now they the problem they. The third force na Nigeria, not because they sack Buhari. Buhari force not be able to win election. For pull the unity party in a power, Prince Johnson joined them, form something they call the Ganter Declaration. Now they say, will they join any party where they go against the unity party? That's the only way to win them. Do we have that mindset in Sierra Leone? If yes, let's check. Timu Bangura, he believes say in time they don't reach for win election. He was shocked that Kerry Fasmat come late and bitter. And Timu Bangura been believe say inna been the doyen, inna be the oga, inna be the agbagba, inna be the bomber na the northwest. So when the power come and bitter, instead of he support the power, he go join SLPP. That's not the first problem we face. Even though they cheated Kerry Fasmat. But if Timu Bangura not being broke up, not be abandoned the northern paradigm. That election in Rigwan, it been for sure clear pass what you see. But then promise some finance minister, even though in a lawyer, because of in own selfish interests. Me have been a vote na kenema. Na day you read that sing na big market. Na ye temunga kaba mampo open mop. I say, look this. Conspiracy theory been there all sides. Say that Monday, the SLPP people they pass on. I don't know how true is it. Now make I say conspiracy theory. First of all, we see they announced as Minister of Finance. Then give 2 deputy. 2 deputy, then give 2 deputy. For sure and say, hey, this is not a election, no, we election. You see how both the NPRC, where Julius Madabio, years later, when he want to run for the NPRC SLPP tickets, he tell the SLPP delegate, they say, now him bring them back na power. You know, surprise how James Jonah, now the first cabinet, the electoral commissioner, then sent on a UN as Sierra Leone ambassador to the United Nations. When they return NPR, when they return SLPP back, then bring the electoral commission for can serve as a finance minister. So you see the murder or the manslaughter of the third force come from both the military and a selfish politician. And I'll tell you one thing. I want to we know one thing first. Sierra Leone military, it already divide. That uniform we see that they wear so. Then defense is the region, then tribe, and the political tradition. Make no mistake about that. Now you see when Robin White, now make you see when Robin White, now make you see when Robin White being Robin White be the where they interview Yaya Kanu. Later, they say Yaya Kanu is an ally of Joseph Sadumo. So Yaya Kanu in blood is an APC. And just recently, we don't see now say even the civil society will get APC, get SLPP. Now, let me go to 2007. Can't see another third force. How did the third force came? Charles Magai. The third force came because Charles Magai felt that he was shortchanged in McKinney. So Charles Magai in third force was not because he had a burden for change. No. Charles Magai in third force is because that's in Magai hegemony. And he believes he gets the birthright to the SLPP relative to his uncle and his papa. Now then come and move on from the party and make somebody else standard bearer. He managed for the first time When the second time come, they now take her and give Solobi. That was another third force. It was not born out of the ambition to reverse the duopoly. It was not born out of the hunger to save Sierra Leone from two expired tradition. We don't run a country we blessed with all the mineral resources. But left us in abject poverty. In political career. Now they in politics end when Bangura joined the SLPP. That was the end of that brilliant third force. If UNPP win that election and hook them, that will have been the end of the APC and the SLPP. But there were people in the army, there were people in the police. We believe, say them palm tree be don't in the wilderness for ages when Sheikh Stevenson is now the head of state. He don't drive Strasser. Hello? Sorry, I'm back. Hello? Am I back? Hello? Hello?
Gabriel, will you continue? You are live. Once you see yourself again, you're
Hey.
live.
Hello?
All right, Fambule. Just a quick one. The host is back live.
Hi.
There was a malfunction, but apparently, they get me. I don't know why. So. Yeah, so I mean, just want to continue there until probably able for catch-up day. They get problem with the internet service. So this is quite a historical lesson in Monday Pantichwi. which is about the history of Salone, from the very beginning. And we get for also understand, like something on a part of me, yeah. Yeah. So the topic is about third force. Whether a third force is possible. We've had like few opportunities regarding third force. I know I've been in talk with one of my good friend, in fact, a presenter on this platform, and they say third force is there already there as long as the 1991 Constitution talks about multi-partyism. That in itself is an implication that third force does exist. But we know say when they talk about third force is in a different, kind of setting, connotation. Because what we actually get in our country is a duopoly. There's a stranglehold of the politics by two main political parties. And it's not only in Sierra Leone per se, because this is very obvious in many, many developed countries, if you like. The United States has the Democratic Party and the Republican Party that are dominant of the country politics. I say Imran. Gabriel, when you come back, if you hear me and you can signal me so I can pull out. Then in Britain, where I do reside, you've got a Conservative Party and the Labour Party, but that does not really other party them. But these parties are fringe parties. They can only help other party them for kind of power. It's so difficult for them to take over. So the issue here is the same thing is true Nasalone. So these two parties then dominate the political scene since independence, by the way. But then going forward, you can see attempts were made at changing this political cycle in our country, or the dominance of the two parties there. The closest we come to this was around 1996. I stand to be corrected on the year, but that was during the elections in which the late Dr. Khalifa Smart, one of the brilliant minds of our time and for generations to come, organized a party, and I think the host been a touch on that. And again, I repeat, if you hear me, Gabriel, just signal me. You can intervene. Suggest they try for do the cover because we lost you. So Dr. Khalifa Smart come close to upsetting this power structure, this duopoly, the APC and the SLPP. Yeah. The APC and the SLPP. So again, Udoyeri Marabio, who was in power at the time, the current head of state, say he know whose kind greenway he been wearing at the time. He said so clearly, publicly. So this not to hear say they say in secret business, not at all. Gabriel, if you hear me now for interject, interfere, and then I will back off, here from the scene.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Gabriel is back, so I will leave
Yes.
him to it.
Yes, sorry, the network just disturbed me now. So as we talk, we say the SLPP come to power. That third force was abandoned. That third force was diminished because of both the armed forces and Honorable Timu Bangura. We talk about Charles Magai, how Charles Magai abandoned in traditional party, not to because he gets the passion for Sierra Leonean. It's because he thought he got a raw deal and he want to pay the people that denied him his ambition. He believes if he'll be president, he still get an ambition there. But Lower says after 2007, Charles Magai went to the wilderness of Salon politics. 5 years later, the APC no need again. And Escoma win with a resounding victory without Charles Magai. Charles Magai went to the cemetery to the political cemetery and die natural death. As we dip and cry, we dey worry how we for change these two Alusan and Alansan. There came Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela. First of all, Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela na the biggest bet, na the biggest hope wey Sierra Leone and them get for a third force. Sierra Leone and them, we hope for a third force. The biggest hope where diaspora they invest in Kande Kela because of his international credibility, his achievements in the world of the United Nations. After being a very successful trade minister with the junta, Dr. Kande Kela come na salon. Sierra Leone no be they think about him as a third force. But himself, in ambition, we bring them to the third force paradigm, not to because he gets that feeling for Sierra Leone. It is telling now in him, his political, his chameleon political life, that chameleon, what SLPP deny him. Then we now get that big language, big word, National Grand Coalition. Me when they talk to you so. My two biggest disappointments since them born me in a saloon, na Yum Kela and Sylvia Blyden. Me, if I don't ever face any disappointment in that country, day, na Dr. Kande Yum Kela and Dr. Sylvia Blyden. The Sylvia Blyden women know will be the write the awareness newspaper. No prophet no go tell me say it go stoop so low for be the unofficial spokesperson of Fatima Bio. Dr. Kande Kela, nobody no go tell me, convince me, say Dr. Kande Kela go there na State House today as an errand boy for Julius Madabio. What Yum Kela can he say, oh, we don't want AYV. He say, oh, me only people I get where president call me, Kande, I want you to achieve this for me. Kande, this is Kande Yum Kela. This na man way diaspora. Me, I talk to Sierra Leonean diaspora na Johannesburg. I talk to Sierra Leonean diaspora na Botswana. I meet Sierra Leonean diaspora na Kigali. Dr. Kande Kela was like a Moses for Sierra Leone. You see, I decided for go in these details. So when I go down, me and you go engage and find out if we get any possibility for a third force Nasalo. What it be say the army then let we down. The politician they will abupa. When they left them political party with all the support who give them, then they go back to that same party. Then Usai third force go come on now. You are telling me Dr. Kande Kela, NGC, the momentum what NGC bill and they can thought and they able get seats in the parliament, then win all the council them na Cambia. Just imagine if Dr. Kande Kela be hold on to that in victory, and knowing that Dr. Kande Kela was the blue-eyed boy of the West, the diasporan. That was their man. All diasporan will lose hope, Pansalon. Dr. Kande Yumkela bring hope to them. I've been there at various diasporan platforms. I was even approached in Accra, Ghana, for form a diasporan group to support Dr. Kande Yumkela in Rimna, Ghana. I was approached at the Golden Tulip Hotel, Pawan Saloon Independent, with some diasporan we come to Ghana for enjoy. I meet Sierra Leone and the Paras, how they call them, the return. I meet some Sierra Leone and the way come America, Europe. Kande Yumkela was their man. How comes? Just like what I've been talking on my podcast this afternoon, I say the real electoral justice, not to the one where Samura Kamara they run so. Now the one where in a mother be get that meeting with Sierra Leone and they don't know. Until Dr. Samura Kamara tell we would have broke that meeting the first. Would have the one we broke at the meeting. How the discussion come, who speak to who, what was said in that meeting. I no go respect that Monday again. Now excuse me, I no go respect that Monday again. Yes, Dr. Samura Kamara. I also want to know, would that negotiate the meeting between Dr. Kande Yumkela and Julius Madabio when NGC people they just go see and now Madabio in village, then go to church together? Who brokered that meeting? What exchanged hands? What was given to him that he stabbed the trust of thousands of Sierra Leoneans? Now I can say, if me not to be Christian, I before tell you, see me, I no get no hope for a third force Nazarene. Dr. Kande Yumkela vomit and lick before we eyes. Not to say this man na any Adebayo. For say this man no get that clout. This man will go back na United Nations and work in self talk him. He say, as I dey talk to you now, the jobs then so all over the jobs the while I go work na the United Nations. If Kande Yumkela, even he no be one run for the second time, he say I dey go back na New York. I wait for the election. Sierra Leone and them before still get hope for a third force. But Kande, now an errand boy to the man with thief we election. Kande, in objectivity done, you know, one day talk about that election again. Africanist press gets series of allegations of millions of dollars where Depan loss. And they use the word adversely inside that energy commission where they give Kande Yumkela. This is not the third force man. Alhaji Samsumana. Look the man. So I they still tell una say, we know one day get third force that is born out of the love of the people. All with third force is about somebody's ego. Now, it make follow get third force in that country day. It could be difficult. They say they sack Samsumana per APC. And the Supreme Court upheld the dismissal. It go na ECOWAS court. ECOWAS court say they violate in human rights. And say let it turn back na saloon. Let them get all what he lost. Then Samsumana say are ready for teach APC lesson. So you see the other third force is not about you and me. It's about a man and his region. That was not the third force of Adama Barrow. Adama Barrow in third force. The heavyweight then go na the backside. Then they bring a political non-entity, a political featherweight. Na them bring because for them, Jammeh na a threat to Gambia. So removing Jammeh, it does not matter if Gambian virtual politician Hussein Edabono be president. This is a third force. The third force na Nigeria. All them politicians away from that coalition, they say we get stain. There is this man where be rule Nigeria 1983. That man he don't come for rule back, but he no able get the number. It better follow wait let that man they come take power, or else PDP no go come out. You don't see the disparity of the third force syndrome na Salone and other country them. Samsumana believes say for punish APC, he prefer for run, even though he no say he no go win. But he want take a slice of the votes from in people there for let APC lost power, so that he will teach them lesson. Not because he get an ambition for the people. Kini Magai, because of what them do am, he believes say SLPP for comot. It doesn't matter where, first of all, for them, they don't care who that come. As long as they settle scores. That's the challenge of we third force. So Sierra Leonean, as at the roundup, I want to look with self face to face. How we'll get a third force in this scenario? Where the civil society then get the SLPP one day, and the APC civil society then get their own. Now we don't jump to the music industry. Then get the APC musician them. Then get the SLPP musician them. Now with SLPP they na power. Zinab Sheriff, you know we read them. Because these are non-APC children. But the end boots, what is in gone beyond left state house? Cow dinero, they say for back. How we go get third force? Even the business sector. They are really gentle recently, right? Gentle. Even Lebanese man them foreigner than a saloon. Then either green or then red. So, my brother and my sister, you see the third force conundrum. Ella tell you something about this third force back home. This third force matter. Some APC member them. Chernobasi, the APC member they we no wants Dr. Samura Kamara. Then safe refuse for support Dr. Samura Kamara. I want to call this man Karmo Kaba. He said when Dr. Samura Kamara gonna kono for go campaign, they're not goody. Because Dr. Samura Kamara they don't respect Chief Samsumana. So all we issue about third force is about people, it's about clan, it's about region, but it's not about the wider Sierra Leonean populace. So how third force will come? Even South Africa, recently they bought the ANC. The first time in the history of the ANC, they have to go lobby for coalition. The almighty Walter Sisulu, Oliver Tambo, Nelson Mandela ANC. Now, then go for good. They are going to lobby the DA. But Salon, how we go manage this thing? 2028 they come. Mohamed Bangura them. They're ready for sellout. And the opposition is weak. Now, this crack way they see that this opposition, when they want communal power, we go read some commission of inquiry, other things, then go come out, they will tell you, say, then pay this man behind the scene, then pay this man behind the scene. All them things the way they see so. They were stage managed. So, my brother and my sister who don't listen to me to close to 1 hour. You are right now the comment section because the brother will respond on the Facebook page for him. He lose pass himself. When the even the school, the old school, the bow school, the grammar school, all the school themselves safe now. It has been infested with green and red. I remember they invited me for serve as a speaker in a salon alongside this guy Jamiru will resign. I sat with him at the Ministry of Information Office, now you building. I get the picture. The guy told me something. I said, wow. Even within them party, then get deep division. Now I make I tell the other people, I say, as APC, they own crisis now they see now. Wait, let SLPP in standard bear at time reach for somebody for succeed BO. Now they tell you go see Kurara. Because the only freedom we BO gets and Fatima BO gets na status. So they get the leverage and the privilege for enjoy them freedom now. Unless they're able bulldoze and get a third term from the back door. But if now the All People Congress go form the next government, I make you see power sharing, we alpha candidate, all them things when they talk here, we know side that talk they come out. Yeah, we don't want to get government way, winners take all. Why you know starter now? By now, if you don't dissolve the cabinet, you don't tell them, say, when I take this part, when I take this part, may I take this. But all this, now panicking. Some people don't panic. They remember what thing them been do 2018. They not be no say the time go run so fast. Now the time they run. Time done. Time done. The time they run. So now tell you see all man they masquerade. But my brothers and my sister, because you they look me, you they listening to me, you know either Muslim or you know either Christian. In the Islamic faith, we believe say Allah can do anything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now the God dande we in Suratul Ikhlas say lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. Allah with absolute authority. He begot nor was he begotten. You look me again, you're a Christian. The God of the Bible said, I am the God of all flesh. Is anything hard for me? In Revelation 1, verse 18, verse 8, see, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the beginning and the end, the Almighty. So in all our pessimism, Lord, look up to God. We don't know say a revolution go come out. We don't know who say a mass protest will come out. What people then go tire one day. They ask these people for give the exit. That Governor Clark's in prayer. Now they look up to now. Because the political class don't feel we. New direction. New direction to where? Agenda for prosperity. Where is the prosperity? Feed Salome when we are hungry. Slogan. When you want to see good slogan, go Salome. The chief minister ain't getting on them first. The first lady gets at a working list. What put all Salome slogan together? Radical with it. Hey, so slogan. When you look the slogan, then you look the streets with kush. When you listen to the slogan, you look the teachers then. You know you people teachers. But you get slogans. Ibima. So slogan. But the God. Even the one that will believe in the African traditional religion. Say the God of our ancestors. He neither sleep nor slumber. So my people, with all the gloom, with all the panic, I want to end this note. Say no hope to God. It look weird, but that's all what we have. The two parties are irrelevant. The military, the custodians of the states, is now an alliance. The police will go to the House of Parliament, the well, and remove parliamentarians. Judges have been suspended. Auditor General has been removed in collusion with the executive and the legislature. So which way now? If not to God, what we will do now? When we get an opposition for 7 years, they don't see any reason for protest. One young man from Holland was able to put the country into standstill. But where is the opposition? Agreement for national unity. What unity? Which way, Sierra Leone? But let me leave this with you. How we exalt thee, realm of the free. Praises and love we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing your praise, O native land. Third force, possible or impossible. Even though third force is looking impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Gabriel Ishmael Jalo, thanks for listening to me. Your comment is appreciated. You like is appreciated. You adverts like join we the panel, because we can evaluate the SLPP in power, and we will reflect them promises to the Sierra Leonean. Thank you very much. Once again, Gabriel Ishmael Jalo, Adina Ghana, and me na una brother, me na una pikin, me na una friend, me na una presenter. Until next time we'll meet you back. Sober Talk, Gabriel Ishmael Jalo. Thank you.